Today's model railroad video from Black Hills and Eastern Railroad is brought to you by Ask Me How I Know. So long story short, I was filming a unrelated video here a couple of weeks ago on the Black Hills and Eastern Railroad, and you might remember that I had used this 12 volt DC Wall Wart, 1.2 amps. You can see 12 volt DC on there. That's what we need to run the Tortoise machine. That's what's called for in their installation manual. I spent many hours, well, a couple hours anyway, cutting wire and things like that, in a huff, trying to, maybe a little bit flustered even, trying to figure out why it was that my switch machines had gone dead. Well, it turns out that this Wall Wart is faulty.
Black Hills and Eastern Railroad, from the plains of the Sioux Empire to the heart of the hills.
Some way or the other. So in my haste, I hooked the Wall Wart up to the DC fixed output on this Tech II power pack. I've had this since I was a boy. I've got another one here from an estate sale that we run the Lionel 3 rail under the Christmas tree with. But that 12 volt DC is actually 15 volt DC on the output. That's the only choice you have here on these Tech II power packs. So as luck would have it, I didn't smoke anything with that, and everything actually worked perfect. But I got thinking about that and got doing some research and remembered that the Tortoise manual only calls for 12 volts. 12 volts max. I think these things will work on 9 volts or even less than that. But we're definitely overclocking the system here by providing 15 volts. So I wanted to get something else. So what I ended up doing is plugging in a different Wall Wart here. And we've got, again, 12 volts DC here. I believe this is 500 milliamps, so half an amp overall output. And the thing works great. I'll show you what those strip lights look like and the Tortoise machines look like here in a minute. So I've got these all wired into the central DC bus underneath here. I don't have this permanently mounted because I don't know how exactly this is going to look long term. So I've got some other straightening up to do underneath here. I've got my PM42 that I need to get installed, and I need to do that pretty soon, actually. You'll see me do that here shortly on Black Hills and Eastern Railroad because I have got to get going on that little Marshall sub loop. So that's going to provide us auto-reversing for that. And like I said, we've got to do some straightening up under here because this is a virtual rat's nest. We've got to get rid of it. So using that new Wall Wart, what we've effectively done here is eliminated the flicker that existed from this LED strip light. I showed you that being installed here a couple of weeks ago. I consider this immensely successful, and I don't hate those things anymore. It's really good, nice light here. It's still not, I guess, completely that pleasing to the eye, but it's a lot better than it was. And the Tortoise machines still move when I flip the switch. If I had more amps going, we might do those faster. But you know what? This is just fine with me. So again, I'm pretty glad to have these back working again. Relieved that I didn't actually smoke anything. And just wanted to remind you that this video, since I spent a whole bunch of time hunting for a problem that existed in the power supply, is brought to you by Ask Me How I Know. Thanks, guys, for watching. Hope you enjoyed the content here. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.